call so that you can get your computer question answered, well, now's a great time to give us a call. Give us a call. The number here at the studio is 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. Of course, if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to call and be on the radio. This is your opportunity, by the way, if you do want to be on the radio. But if you're a little bit shy, maybe you don't want to be on the radio, you don't want people to hear what you say, then you can actually head over to our Facebook video. It's a live Facebook video going on right now. You can head over there. Just go to www.afasterpc.com. Click on the link to listen to a Faster PC radio. That'll take you to our Facebook page, or you can go to Facebook, search for a Faster PC. You'll find our page. We have between 22 and 23,000 likes. You'll be able to actually get over there, scroll down on the page a little bit. You'll see the live video, and you can type your question into the comment section. Now, your question doesn't have to be on what we've been talking about. It can be on any topic as long as it's computer related. So head over there and you can be on the show, or just give us a call, 772-340-1590. We did also want to remind you that we have technicians standing by ready to resolve computer problems. Our number in the shop is 772-878-5978, and we are located at 7190 South US 1 in Port St. Lucie. Again, the number is 772-878-5978. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer technical streaming and cybersecurity questions. I do apologize for the delay in getting the live stream going, but we do have it going now, and thank God for a cell phone and for the security. But sometimes it can keep, when Facebook decides to log me out, I need my phone to get in. So anyway, we are streaming live. The show, if you want to watch it, if you're listening and you want to watch the show, or maybe you want to watch it later, it's okay. Go to our website at fasterpc.com. At the very top of the page, there's a button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that. On the left-hand side, there's various ways that you can actually schedule live technical support with a Faster PC technician. On the right-hand side, there's various ways that you can listen to and watch a Faster PC live technical support. And what we're going to go over right now, we started going over it in the last segment, but really because we weren't streaming and because the phone came in right at the end, I decided, well, we'll just roll this over into this segment. So we're going to show you how you can watch NFL games without cable TV. Because, hey, if you're an NFL fan out there, you want to watch NFL games. I know some people that actually subscribe to cable TV only during the football season, either for college football or for the NFL. So if you're out there, you want to watch NFL games without cable TV, or maybe you have cable, but you're thinking, hey, this bill is getting up, it's going through the roof, it just keeps going up and up and up. How can I watch these games if I don't have cable? We're going to go over these games. You're in the right place. We're going to show you how you can watch the preseason games, the primetime matchups, the playoffs, how you can watch every game legally without paying for a pricey cable package. So you want to stick around. We're going to break down, and some of the games are available exclusively via streaming. So when you're looking at preseason games, first of all, the first game is actually going to be the Hall of Fame game, and that will be between the Chargers and the Lions. That game will be aired on NBC and Peacock. So if you have a cable package or a cable TV substitute package that includes NBC, you can watch this. If you don't, you can get a digital antenna, and depending on your area, you may be able to watch this game via an indoor digital antenna. If you're a little bit further away, maybe get an outdoor antenna. An outdoor antenna is best. By the way, some of the games are available not only on NBC, but you also have games that are available on ABC, CBS, and Fox. Again, NBC. You can get these with a digital antenna. Now, if you're in a major metropolitan area, good chance you can get these with an indoor antenna. If not, get an outdoor antenna. Even if you're using it inside, we have heard from people that are successfully using these inside their house. They take up room. Maybe you can just put it away when you're not using it, connect it, bring it out and connect it when you are using it. But you don't want to get the wife mad. But we actually had one customer that, I said, hey, if you can get this mounted on the top of your house, he had a 2-story house. I said, this would be great. And his wife didn't want him to go up that high. And so she actually wanted him to use it inside the house. And it worked out good for her. But, pointing out a window would be good. If you can run it out the window, maybe, if you're in a community that doesn't allow you to have an external antenna, maybe you can just run it out there just during the games and they won't really notice it or say anything about it. It's best, though, if you have a 20-foot pole and you have this antenna on a 20-foot pole, you'll be able to pick up games. We have people that are picking up games, customers that are picking up shows, not just games, but any show that's on ABC, CBS, Fox, and NBC from 100 miles away. Just think about what cities are 100 miles away from you. Probably there's some major cities. Now, obviously, if you're in a mountainous area, maybe you're not going to get quite as much coverage. It really depends. It depends on where you are, and you would have to point the antenna near that. But the Hall of Fame game will be on NBC. Also streamed on Peacock, so if you have the Peacock subscription, you can get that and you can watch that game as well. Now, a lot of the preseason games will only be aired on either the NFL Network or on local broadcasts. So if you're in South Florida and your team is Miami or your team is Tampa Bay Buccaneers, well, you're in business. But if you're in Florida and your team is San Francisco, well, unless they're playing one of these local teams, you're probably not going to see them on the local station. You may be able to get it through the NFL Network. One way that you can get the games, though, and you can get this works all the way through the season, is an NFL Plus subscription. They have some of these subscriptions from $7 a month. I actually subscribe to the higher level subscription. It allows you, all of this, the lower level subscription allows you to watch local and national preseason games live on mobile and tablet. You can also throughout the season watch those live on your mobile or tablet. And then the regular season games, if you're paying for the higher level of service, which is $14.99 a month. And by the way, they do have lower cost if you're paying annually. If you're paying annually, it's about $100 a year, and you can get the NFL Plus Premium. Now, you can't watch it while the game is on your television unless you're doing that through a mobile device. You could, by the way, from a mobile device, cast out over to your TV. And that's one way that you could do that as well. But you'll be able to watch the games at your convenience. You do have to, it is a little bit tricky. I do this, by the way. This is what I do. This is how I watch the games because, I don't want to pay for an expensive cable package. And my team is not a local team, and my team is not on the air all the time. And so I would miss a lot of games if I didn't have this package. You do have to stay away from social media and stay away from the news because I listen to WPSL quite often, but if my team is playing and they're not on television, I'm not watching them live, well, you know what? I'm going to actually stay away from that. Sorry, Ray, but I'm not going to go to Facebook because Facebook's going to tell me whether the Steelers, and my team's the Steelers, whether the Steelers are winning or losing. I'm not going to go to major websites because they're going to tell me whether the Steelers are winning and losing or whether they already won or lost. And then it's not as exciting to watch. So watching that way is one of the ways that you can actually take part in it. Of course, you can listen to some of the games on WPSL and WSTU, especially if you're a Dolphins fan or a Buccaneers fan. And if you're in another area and you're a fan of the local team, well, you're good to go. But there is also some of the games are aired on ESPN, and so those games, that's Monday Night Football. Most of those games are aired on ESPN. You can subscribe to ESPN. So if you don't have a cable TV or a cable TV substitute package, you can watch some of these games on ESPN. They have subscriptions from about $11 or $12 a month. You can actually subscribe. And, you know, a lot of things that we've talked about on this show, how you can watch various sporting events, they are available on ESPN. Next week, we'll talk about the Little League World Series. That'll be available on ESPN. Also, if most of the Thursday night games, with the exception of the first Thursday night game, will be aired exclusively on Amazon Prime. If you have an Amazon Prime subscription already, you can watch these games. Now, we know that most teams don't play on Thursday night more than once a year. So if you don't have an Amazon Prime subscription, we've had customers that are Dolphins fans, and normally they get it on regular TV. And yet, when they play on Thursday night, they're not going to do that. So what do? If they're not an Amazon Prime subscriber, they go and they get a trial of Amazon Prime and they watch the game, and after that you can keep it or you can cancel it. It's up to you. But if you already subscribe, you can watch all of those games for free, really. I mean, you're already subscribing, so it's kind of for free. There's also some of the games are also available on Paramount. So Paramount is a subscription. It's actually the subscription from CBS. And I have a friend that actually lives in, he's actually a relative also, lives in West Palm. He could get a digital antenna and watch the local games, but he actually subscribes to Paramount. And you know what? He doesn't subscribe to Paramount. He does what I told you guys about a few weeks ago. He has a Walmart Plus subscription. And in that Walmart Plus, because Walmart is competing with Amazon, Walmart included in your Walmart Plus subscription is a Paramount subscription. And a few weeks ago, we showed how you can actually activate that subscription and how you can actually utilize that subscription to watch television. And so, you know, he's in South Florida area. He's able to watch all of the Dolphins games, you know, except for the ones that are on Monday Night Football or Thursday Night Football. You know, he'd have to go through Amazon Prime or through ESPN to watch those. But he doesn't subscribe to cable TV, and he still is able to watch most of the games. Now, there's also Peacock subscription. We talked about that. You can get the Peacock subscription. Starts at, if you're not getting that otherwise, you can get that from $5.99 a month. They also, I believe, do have a trial on that as well. There's a Paramount subscription. We talked about getting that through Walmart Plus if you have a Walmart Plus, and if not, they do have subscriptions available from $6 a month. So you can actually get that. Now, you know, let's say you want to just cut the cord and get rid of your cable TV package, but there's a lot of programs you want to watch. Well, you might want a cable TV streaming substitute package. And so who provides this? Well, you can get Hulu plus Live TV. You can get Fubo. You can actually get YouTube TV. There's Sling, and Sling has an orange version and a blue version, or a combined that has orange and blue. There's also DirecTV has a streaming package as well. And so you can get all of these packages out there, and really you're going to have most of the games you're going to be able to watch, at least if you're not necessarily going to be able to watch all the games. We talked about only, you know, some games are only aired in certain areas. And so, you know, to watch all the games, you need to go to that NFL Plus Premium. Or if you want to watch them all live, you want to be able to watch them and not miss a beat. You don't want to stay away from social media. You don't want to turn off WPSL. You want to be able to watch the games while they're happening. You want to subscribe to the NFL Sunday Ticket. And So there's two ways that you can do this. You can subscribe with YouTube TV or without YouTube TV. And so they have a version that's without YouTube TV. It's more expensive to watch it that way. But if you're watching it with YouTube TV, obviously it's more expensive, but the NFL Plus Premium is not is actually less expensive, and you're paying an annual fee of around $450 a year. Now, if you're a student, you can get a discount on that. But you know what? If you can stay away from the game for like 2 hours or so while the game's going on, 3 hours while the game's going on, just stay away from it. The NFL Plus Premium, or the NFL Plus and the NFL Plus Premium, is the way to go. Now, there are some games that will be exclusively aired on streaming platforms. And here's the thing, if you have cable TV, you don't have access to these streaming platforms, you will not be able to watch these games. And these include the Peacock Holiday exclusive game is in week 17. There's also all Sunday night games are streamed live to NBC. Of course, you can get those otherwise. But there's also Thursday night games. We talked about most of those games being on Paramount. You also have Netflix. Some of the games are on Netflix. There's one game that's on YouTube. Anyone can watch that. And then some of the games are on the NFL Network.
You're listening to a Faster PC radio heard on this station every Saturday in the 10 o'clock hour. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back for the final segment of today's show. Listen, if you want to get your computer questions answered and you haven't called in, now's your opportunity. In fact, this is your last opportunity coming up. 772-340-1590. 772-340-1590. You can also head over to our Facebook page. And you can actually, from the Facebook page, you can type your computer questions into the comment section of the live video, and we'll cover them on today's show. But you know what? You've got to get over there right now or give us a call, 772-340-1590, so we can answer your computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC. The one thing we hate to hear after someone's hard drive dies is, I was just about to make a backup. Just about is not good enough. At a faster PC, we can recover data from failing hard drives, but not all the time. And we can't recover your data if it's stolen or destroyed by fire, unless you have a backup. We can't recover your data if it's encrypted with ransomware unless you have a backup. A faster PC can protect your data from loss by hard drive failure, fire, theft, sabotage, and ransomware. Don't wait until it's too late.
You need a faster PC.
When your data is important,
You need a faster PC.
A faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Fort St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
and on the web at
www.afastpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. When you can't lose your data,
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
give us a call today at 772-878-5978. Microsoft has announced that they are ending support for Windows 10 October 14, 2025. If you continue to use Windows 10 after that point, your computer will be susceptible to security vulnerabilities. A faster PC can upgrade most computers to Windows 11, even if Microsoft has told you that your computer isn't compatible, and we can even do so remotely without you needing to bring your computer in. Don't be a sitting duck for hackers. Let a faster PC upgrade your computer. Computer problems?
You need a faster PC.
When you need to protect your computer from hackers,
You need a faster PC.
A faster PC is located at 7190 South US 1 in Fort St. Lucie, next to Dollar General.
and on the web at
www.afastpc.com.
that's www.afasterpc.com. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now you need a faster PC?
For more information, call 772-878-5978. Welcome back to a Faster PC Radio. This is the last segment of today's show. We'd love to answer your computer questions, but if you don't call, we can't answer. Give us a call. The number to have your computer question answered is 772-340-1590, 772-340-1590, or you can hop on over to our Facebook page, A Faster PC, and actually from there, you can type your question into the comment section. So again, just a few more minutes to answer your questions. We did want to remind you also that not only can you ask your questions at the Facebook page or by calling 772-340-1590, but you can also watch the video as well. So some of the questions that I'm answering, as I answer those questions, I'll be able actually to show you the steps that you go through to resolve computer problems. And if you're not where you can watch it right now, that's fine. You can watch it at your convenience shortly after the show's over. It'll be up there on our Facebook page. You can get there one of two ways. Either go to our website, afasterpc.com. We have a link that says listen to a Faster PC radio. If you click on that, it'll take you to our Facebook page, or go to Facebook and search for A Faster PC. We also wanted to remind you that in the shop we have technicians standing by today to work on computers and resolve computer problems. We're at 7190 South US 1, and our number in the office is 772-878-5978. And of course, we're here to answer your questions. Well, your computer questions, and we could answer other questions, but we're here specifically to answer computer questions. Computer problems? You need a faster PC.
Yes, you do, and we are back ready to answer your computer, technical, streaming, and cybersecurity questions. And let me just go over and check and see if we have any questions that have come in on the live streams. Don't see any right here. So if any do come in before the end of the show, I might not catch them during the show, but we can extend the show out. We will obviously close at the normal time on the radio, but sometimes we do extend the show out and we have bonus sections that are available for those that are actually watching online. So one of the things we do on this show is we go over the biggest, most critical cybersecurity threats every week. Imagine waking up to find your entire organization's data system because just wiped out, stolen because of one unpatched vulnerability. Right now, hackers are exploiting 6 critical flaws: hijacking servers, bypassing firewalls, and stealing credentials. If you're using SharePoint, Sophos, SonicWall, Crush FTP, or Sysaid, you could be next. And we're going to actually alert you on these issues so that you can take proactive measures. I'm Brian Longworth, host of A Faster PC Live Technical Support. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll break down these threats and show you what you need to do to protect yourself. So there's a SharePoint vulnerability that's been exploited in the wild. It's a critical vulnerability known as Tool Shell that is being actively exploited in Microsoft SharePoint Server, allowing attackers to bypass authentication and execute remote code. Over 400 SharePoint servers across government, enterprise, and education sectors have already been compromised. Microsoft has released emergency patches for SharePoint 2019 and 2016 and the subscription edition. In the meantime, organizations are urged to rotate their machine keys, isolate vulnerable servers, enable AMSI integration, and access for compromise, and assess for compromise. So this is what you want to actually do on this, and this is primarily affecting servers that are physically running, where you have your own server running SharePoint. The situation did affect the cloud-based, but the cloud-based was updated by Microsoft. Sophos firewalls have an urgent security patch. Sophos has released urgent patches for its firewall, released July 21st, to address 5 critical vulnerabilities that could allow unauthenticated remote code execution, privilege escalation, and denial of service attacks. The most severe of these flaws could enable attackers to fully compromise unpatched devices via web-based exploits. Some of the vulnerabilities impact core firewall services, including administrative interfaces and VPN functions, increasing their severity. Sophos strongly advises that all customers update to the latest firmware immediately to close these loopholes. Environments where immediate patching isn't feasible, Sophos is recommending disabling or restricting access to sensitive interfaces such as the admin console and VPN portals. One thing I do want to mention here is that there are some critical things that you need to realize. If you have a physical firewall, that firewall needs to be updated. And in updating that, it's important that you have a current version that is supported and that you're paying for the support package so that you can get the updates, because otherwise, when these threats come out, you're not going to have the ability to install the updates, and then your systems are going to be vulnerable, and you may not actually even know that there's a problem until it's too late. While Sophos isn't the only firewall that's having a problem, SonicWall is also having a critical RCE or remote code execution vulnerability that is targeting their SMA 100 appliances. A critical authentication file upload flaw has been discovered in SonicWall's SMA 100 series appliances, allowing logged-in administrators to upload malicious files that could enable remote code execution. SonicWall has released a security update and strongly urges all users to apply it immediately. Although no active exploits for this specific vulnerability have been reported, the appliances have already been compromised using stolen credentials by a group tracked as UNC 6148, deploying the overstep rootkit. The backdoor persists across reboots, hides its presence, and enables data theft and credential harvesting. Experts recommend reviewing device logs for signs of intrusion, resetting passwords and OTPs, limiting remote management access, and enforcing multi-factor authentication. Crush FTP has a 0-day vulnerability exploited in the wild. That means 0 day means it's already being exploited by hackers. A critical 0-day vulnerability in Crush FTP has been actively exploited since at least July 18th. The flaw allows unauthenticated attackers to send specifically crafted HTTP and HTTPS requests to gain full administrative access to vulnerable servers. It affects all platforms running versions prior to 10.8.5 and 11.3.4_23. The exploit abuses a logic flaw in AS2 protocol handling, and attackers have been seen creating rogue admin accounts and modifying default users. Crush FTP has released patch versions and urges immediate restoration of clean user credentials from backup and audit logs and log audits. Organizations are also advised to restrict admin IPs, use DMZ proxies, and redeploy affected systems if compromised, and redeploy systems that are compromised if compromise is suspected. There's a CISAID software exploit in the wild. CISA has warned that attackers are actively exploiting two XML external entities vulnerabilities in CISAID on-premise IT service management software. And these flaws allow unauthenticated attackers to inject XML payloads, potentially enabling them to hijack administrative accounts and harvest sensitive internal files. The vulnerabilities were publicly disclosed in December 2024, fixed by CISAID in March, but proof of concept exploit code has been the trivial to exploitation. The flaw has been added to CISA's known exploit vulnerabilities catalog, giving federal agencies until August 12th to patch. Why would you wait that long? It's already being exploited. Get out there, install the updates, make sure that your systems are protected. There's also Brave browsers now block Microsoft Recall. We've talked to you about Microsoft Recall and how Microsoft Recall actually can be malicious. Because it's capturing screenshots, it can capture sensitive information, such as what's called PII, personally identifiable information, driver's license numbers, social security numbers, names, date of birth. You can think of the various things that you do on your computer. You don't want that information to get out to the wrong people. And so Brave's upcoming version 1.81 will automatically block Microsoft's recall feature by default, preventing Windows from taking periodic screenshots of users' browser sessions. This decision treats all Brave tabs as if they are in private mode, ensuring no browser activity is captured without the user's consent. While Recall still requires opt-in through Windows settings, it didn't initially, by the way. Initially, it was just there, but you do have to opt in currently. Its ability to capture sensitive information, even without admin privileges, has raised privacy concerns. Brave's move is a proactive measure to reinforce its commitment to user privacy, although users retain the option to re-enable Recall for Brave if desired. This step aligns Brave with other privacy-focused apps that have already taken similar measures against operating system level tracking. And this is something you need to think about when you're thinking about utilizing AI. Copilot is Microsoft's AI. Well, because it runs on the browser and it's actually utilizing this recall option where it's looking at screenshots and it's capturing what you're doing, certainly that can help you with efficiency, but could it possibly leak sensitive information? The answer to that is yes. So when you're implementing or thinking about implementing these types of protections or these types of artificial intelligence, it's important that you want to get out there and actually do that in a way that still protects personally identifiable information. Or if you're in the medical field, you're looking at personally identifiable medical information as well. These threats, some of these threats are being actively exploited. The ones that aren't being actively exploited will be actively exploited soon. Delaying the patch could cost you everything. So what you want to do is you want to actually make sure that you're applying these patches. If these affect you, you want to apply the patches. Now, you may be out there and you may be saying, well, I don't know if they affect me. I don't know if these types of situations do affect me or not. Well, if you're not sure, you need a faster PC. Give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. Or go to our website at fasterpc.com, schedule a free discovery call. We can actually talk to you. We can discuss these issues, and we can do a network vulnerability assessment on your computer systems. We can actually go in and see, are your computers safe? Are they not safe? Do you have vulnerabilities, and what steps need to be taken to address these vulnerabilities? So you can actually get out there and you can help us out. Give us a call again, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978. And again, our website is afasterpc.com. We can help individuals. We can help small businesses, home office people. We can help businesses. We can help medical offices, dental offices. We can help secure your data, and we want to do this and help you out with this, whatever the case may be. If you have an accounting office, especially if you have an accounting office, you're subject to the FTC safeguards. We can help you be compliant with the FTC safeguards. So give us a call, 772-878-5978, 772-878-5978.
We're coming to the end of today's show, but if you've missed any part of this show, want to listen to or watch it again, or want to share it with your friends, head over to our website, afasterpc.com, and look at the top of the page. Right in the middle, there's a red button that says Live Technical Support. Click on that button. On the left-hand side, you'll see various ways that you can actually request live technical support from a Faster PC's technicians. On the right-hand side, you'll see how you can listen to and watch a Faster PC live technical support, including on the radio, on the TuneIn app, on your Alexa or Google speakers, and on our podcast, as well as links to both our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, where you'll not only be able to hear the show, but also see the show. We also have links to our YouTube channel's video page, where you can watch individual segments, and then also our shorts page, where you can watch little snippets of a Faster PC live technical support. We're open today until 2 p.m. Monday through Friday, we're open from 9 to 5. And next Saturday, we'll be open from 9 to 2. We want to invite you to listen to our church radio show tomorrow morning here on WPSL at 10 a.m. You can listen to other sermons on our church website, covenanttabernacle.com, or our church YouTube channel, Covenant Tabernacle World Outreach Center. If you have any computer questions for next week's show, you can type those into the comment section of our live videos over at YouTube and Facebook. Again, you can get the links to both of those by clicking on the live technical support button at our website, the top middle, and you can request live technical support on that page as well. Computer problems?
Don't you know by now using the Faster PC?
I want to encourage you to...
Russia Gate Revisited. I'm Angelo Bavaro.